So Kate and Roy, I've brought this in for the pair of you, okay? It's dinner tonight here. Kate and Roy did say to me in submission, they want to enjoy themselves as a family within their business. So I'm going to show them exactly how to do that.
We're gonna have a picnic. Would you guys like to help me spread out the blanket?
Yeah.
All right.
Mom, we need to spread out the blanket.
All right, good job, guys.
Guess what? All the customers are gone, so we can have fun, have a huge
Daddy!
picnic.
Hey,
In the
Jack.
coffee park, can't we? Just our family.
Oh, look at all this yummy stuff.
When we had the family picnic, it was great. It was a lot of fun to have our kids at our coffee shop and be able to really enjoy everything that we'd built.
Really sweet. Who's enjoyed their picnic this evening? Look at Jack.
Everybody did.
Yeah, they did, right? It's nice, isn't it? Just to take a moment, right?
I'm enjoying my family.
You're enjoying your family? That's when you know you're on the right road. When you hear something like that from your kids, you know you're doing something right.
The point of our picnic was to show us that we can do family things at the coffee park, and it doesn't have to be all about stress and discipline, that we can still have a good time there. And so it was very refreshing and it was fun.
Orange jello, too.
I didn't want to leave the Johnsons until I had a final word with Kate and Roy back at home. I wanted to give you one last thing. I think it's really important for Kate and Roy to understand that as a young couple, they are on this business adventure together. They are on this parenting journey together, but together they're also a very young couple. I think it's important for you to have these around your house. And those times that get tough, it's the times when you need to look at these pictures and go, I know that I'm in love. And we're going through a little bit of a blip in the road, but we'll get through it together.
The picture of Kate and I is going to help us stay grounded and remember the good times.
On the days when it gets hard, to be able to look at that picture and see us both so happy, it's going to be really encouraging for me.
So it's time for me to leave. I've really had a wonderful time working with you both. You've been so receptive to everything that has been taught, really. Listen, you take care.
Jo's had a great impact on my family. I was sad to see her leave, but also happy that now I can take back control of my home and implement what she's taught me.
Take care, okay?
I've learned a lot about myself and how the way that I act in any situation affects Kate and everyone else. And I can't take anything for granted.
Come here, let me say goodbye. Bye. Bye-bye, Denver.
Bye. I love Nanny Jo because she helps families.
Bye-bye. So, what I have here are paper chains, because we are going to make chains of acknowledgement. We are going to write down what we see as being better. And when we write that down, we are then going to make a chain. Let me tell you, you're going to have a nice, healthy chain.
Awesome, guys.
In a couple of months.
It's gonna be long.
Noah, name one thing that you've seen in this house that's different because it's better now.
No more yelling.
No more yelling. Chris, what have you seen?
Happy kids.
You're going to write it down on your chain. They all had a chance to voice what they felt was really good about the family right now.
Seemed like all the kids right away were really excited about the acknowledgement chain. They all wanted to have a part in it and to build their own piece of the chain, and I think they're thrilled.
You guys are doing so well.
We absolutely will continue writing down all the good things that happen. I mean, everybody, you know, can wag your finger at you when you're doing something wrong, but it's really great to hear when you're doing something good.
Look at it already. Look at that.
That's pretty cool.
It's pretty neat.
I think it's going to be a great thing for this family to actually do this acknowledgement chain and start to just make it longer and longer. I do still have one more important job to do, and that's to make sure that both Mum and Dad can reach out to one another so they can be solid as a couple. I feel like we're in a different place at the moment.
We're in a much different place. We're both just, everybody's happier. It's like a black cloud that's gone away.
How do you feel about going in and acknowledging to Chris how the work he's put in has made an impact on you?
I think it would mean a lot to him.
They certainly have worked very hard together, and they've been willing to work towards making everything much better than what it was.
Well, can I interrupt you for a minute?
Yes, you may.
I just wanted to tell you that. Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm really, really proud of you. Because you have shown me the man that I always knew that you could be. You've changed already so much. And I really am so proud of you.
Oh, thank you, honey.
So thank you.
It was really great to hear Joy say that she saw the improvements that I had made in my attitude, and even though she was crying, it was a good feeling. I see the difference already too, and it feels good.
I think Chris is a very wonderful example of how you can change old behaviour patterns that have been festering for years if you actually make up your mind that you're ready to make that change. All right, now you've got the nanny crying, because now that's it. Show the tissues now, serious.
love you.
Oh my word, I'm more tearful and emotional. I'm so happy for you both. Seriously?
Seeing Jo get choked up really, really touched the both of us. And for her to be able to see that what she did really worked and really, really helped us and really changed us, it was very powerful.
Compose yourself, Jo. I still have work to do. You know, you go on these emotional journeys with these families, you know, you feel so much empathy and compassion, and you really want it to work out. I've got a big surprise for Christy. She told me that in her father's eyes, there was a lot of pressure with regards to how she raised her triplets.
There are a lot of joking comments made that I think he doesn't realize probably how much they hurt.
So I've brought her father over so they can have a conversation and resolve this.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Dad.
I have with me. I have brought you both here because I actually have made wonderful progress with Christy. But when we touched on you, she became very emotional and cried because she never felt that she was able to get your approval. That's what I want to talk about today. He had certain expectations that she felt she could never meet. And so she's grown up as an adult, being quite hard on herself.
I get that I live in a family of men who have really high expectations and who make a lot of jokes. But I think sometimes you don't realize how much the jokes hurt when it's about my family. And I think as much as I go along with the jokes and as much as I joke back with it, that it just has, I'm really sensitive to it, I guess, and it wasn't something that I had really, I don't think I really realized how much it was affecting me until this happened.
She's always tried to please me, and so if I let her feel that perhaps something wasn't quite right, then that probably really hit her harder than either one of us realized that it did.
I do a damn good job. I've got 4 fabulous kids, and I work full-time, and I think I'm doing a really good job, and I know that you know that.
What do you see Christy do that actually you admire?
Well, it's just amazing that she holds down a job and comes home every night and has to work with the 4 kids, and they're demanding. They're very demanding. I mean, it's a lot of work, and I have a great deal of respect and love for her that she does that and does it as well as she does it.
Yeah.
I think it was great to hear my dad say that he was so proud of me. Now the whole world has heard him say that he thinks I'm doing a good job, and that's nice, it's sweet.
So, where do we go from here?
I acknowledge that I'm a little sensitive to things. Dad acknowledges it and stops the joking so much.
This is about a woman feeling confident and making decisions that she's happy with. She feels good about what she does, and so doesn't need the approval of everybody else.
I love you.
I love you too, baby girl.
Right now, it's play, okay, with the kids. We'll have some silly daddy time. Now that Joanna's agreed to get Dad the help they need, I went over and managed play with Dad again. So he really enjoys the creative playtime he has with the kids. We're all gonna dive into the space rocket because we're gonna go up into space and then we're gonna look for the aliens.
Can I come in? Oh, we're gonna fly to the moon. 10, 9, 8, 7, and the engines are going. Blast off! We're landing. Hold on, it's gonna thump. We're on the moon. Anything moves, zap it. During reinforcement today, Joe had me playing with the children and pretending that we were on a spaceship and we were flying to the moon.
Don't you have to climb it?
There's one! Get him! She asked me just to let myself go, and I had a good time. It was fun. The kids enjoyed it. Get him!
Can you say goodbye to Joe? Jojo's going home now. When I first met the Burnett family, the house was very hectic and very chaotic. Bye-bye. Take care. Can I have a hug? Bye-bye. Bye-bye, darling. Bye-bye, darling.
I miss Jojo.
Bye-bye, darling. Joanne, take care.
Thank you.
Take care. You're more than welcome. Bye-bye. Michael, keep up the good work.
Okay,
Take
thank
care.
you.
You're more than welcome.
Thanks
Take
for
care.
everything.
You're more than welcome. They were a family that both worked, and to find that balance was a big maze for them. When I walk away from this house, I know there are children that are a lot happier, that are not crying because they're bored, and parents that are happier with the balance of what they've achieved.